Welcome back to Screen Explain TV. Today, we have some explosive news for fans of the Yellowstone universe. If you've been following the series, you know it's been a wild ride, and with the final season on the horizon, tensions are higher than ever. Recently, a major leak has surfaced about the ending of Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2. So, buckle up as we dive into the details of this jaw-dropping revelation. Apparently, a Redditor who lives in Montana, right in the neighborhood where the filming for some scenes of Yellowstone takes place, had enough of all the disturbances the cast and crew have been causing in their lives. This Reddit user decided to spoil a major scene they saw being filmed at night on the final days of shooting, and it included the potential death of two major characters. Let's look at the details. So, this Reddit user claims that they have been treated pretty badly by the Yellowstone crew over the past couple of days. In fact, they say that the situation is the same every time Yellowstone comes and films in the area. According to the post that is now almost viral, the cast and crew have been filming in a neighborhood at Beckwith and Gerald, and this is where Jamie lives in the show. At first, this happened on a Tuesday. They snapped at my spouse for parking near one of their crew vehicles and started yapping about how they paid good money for the street and done deals with neighbors and the city. Blah blah blah. They threatened to call the police if my spouse wouldn't move the car. My spouse is not confrontational and moved the car. Then, a few days later, the crew positioned 5 or 6 cranes holding enormous stadium lights, illuminating the entire neighborhood from various corners. These lights were put on at 10 p.m., which means they were doing a night shoot, right? What's more interesting is that they also had police cars and an ambulance with their flashlights open as well. Ambulances and police cars mean trouble for whoever character had a scene that night. Don't worry, the user also reveals who goes into the ambulance. Of course, all of these lights bothered the Reddit user and woke their son up. They say that all the lights continued blaring well after midnight. The op also says that their friends were staying with them and they had issues with the production people as well. Apparently, when the friends wanted to take a look at the filming, the production people didn't like that. The friends say the Yellowstone people harassed them and told them to leave because they were going to see whatever they were filming and it was supposed to be some big secret. The production people were so rude and going on about how they needed to preserve the narrative and how it's a critically acclaimed show. To be honest, I am torn on this one. On the one hand, the filming takes place on a public road, so people should be able to stand there and look around. On the other hand, I also understand the crew for not wanting their show to be spoiled. What do you think about this? Anyway, it looks like they couldn't manage to prevent residents from having a look because they saw something huge. Are you ready? As you know, the user is pissed and wants to end Yellowstone for good, so they think spoiling the show's ending is nice revenge. They revealed that their colleague was an extra in the secret scene and that they have a neighbor who looks down over Jamie's house. Both of them spilled the beans about what they saw. So, Beth Dutton, the delusional, insane daughter, is carried out on a stretcher and loaded into the ambulance. They think she was shot. There had been some big fight scenes they'd filmed in the house over the past few days between her, her brother, the lawyer's son, and her mass-murdering sociopath of a husband, Rip. Jamie, the lawyer, is probably dead inside, and who knows about Rip? I'd like him dead too. Wow, there's so much to unpack here. First of all, there was a big fight scene being filmed at Jamie's house. Both Beth and Rip were there. At the end of this fight scene, Beth comes out on a stretcher and is loaded into an ambulance. The onlookers believe that she was shot, but they didn't see what happened to the other two characters. Were Rip and Jamie shot as well? Did they make it out alive, or did they die? Do tell me your theories in the comments. We already know that Kelly Riley, Cole Hauser, and Luke Grimes are in talks to return to the Yellowstone universe in the upcoming sequel, The Madison. So that should mean none of them will die in Yellowstone's final episodes. Beth and Rip survive their final encounter with Jamie. It looks like the Redditor also revealed that Cole Hauser is a massive jerk in real life, but I don't know what to say about that. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Yellowstone updates and everything else you need to know about your favorite shows. Thanks for watching Screen Explain TV.